想我根本不就得了？
你是哪一位假装我配，我配，都配，都配。
我把你来自西的木头都碰碰你，这个朋友就是 Allergy， 这个正写出了给你成绩，我的题目报警。여기 느껴지는 여기 원급처럼 일으켜 여기
Dance to the music, dance to the music。
变化不停，人潮川流不息，我只想。Hesitate no more, no more。跟手一起去奔跑，你存在的奇妙，乘着我的荒唐，趁着与你分享，很喜欢。我爱你，热闹容易。
我见你如是。
感谢，
非常的感谢你们，
谢谢你们。
Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. Thank you so much for the warm welcome. And to me, Music Matters is always one of the most exciting events that I must attend every year. You know what? It's just like coming home. The home for everybody who loves so much in music. And also we have dedicated a lot of our time and even our entire career in the music industry. It's always nice for us to be meeting all the good old friends, valuable partners, and also we will be meeting a lot of new friends as well. I think it's very important, and I'm so glad to be here today and share a number of things with you. Although I have been participating in the Music Matters for a couple of times, but I think this year is a little bit different. Because for me, I'm not just representing Tencent and also share with you some of the details of QQ Music, but instead, I would like to go to another level and try to tell you a little bit more details and also the overall strategies of the Tencent music entertainment business. Tencent has been committed to participate in the music industry for a long time. And I think what we are doing is we try to create an ecosystem that will benefit all of the stakeholders. Before we are going to get into the details, I would like to share with you a little bit of the latest updates of the Chinese music markets. Okay. According to the IFPI data, I think the Chinese market right now is having some turnaround and have huge market potentials. According to the data, we can see that in year 2012, the overall recorded music revenue in China is around 88 million US dollars. And it's going to be 92 in the year 2013 and 97 in year 2014. It is pretty steady without too much growth, but we're seeing that there's some breakthrough in the year of 2015. And then the total revenue has go up to 202 million US dollar per year. It's almost nearly double of the 2014 figures. The reason for this change or breakthrough is because of the result of protecting IP rights, and we fight against privacy together. As you may know, Tencent has been a pioneer in this area, and we work closely with all of our partners together to fight against privacy. And also for the incremental goals of the revenue, most of them are majorly from the digital platforms. When we are looking at the total music revenue per capita in US dollar, I think nowadays the China market is still in a really, really low level. It's just around $0.1 US. When we take a look on the United States or the UK market, there's around 160 to 200 times bigger than the China market per capita. So if you're not mentioning about all of these well-developed countries, if we just take a look on the emerging markets in Asia, like Malaysia, if one day, if China is going to catch up with them, at least there's going to be a 10 times upside on it. As I have mentioned, Tencent has been already rooted in China and participated in the online music markets for a long time. Tencent launched QQ Music back in 2003, and Kugou and Kuwo Music also launched the years after. Right now, all of these three music portals has already been the largest free music portals in China. Besides providing all the music streaming service to our users, we also keep innovating some new products ideas, and we extend our footprint to other music-centric social platforms. So that's the reason why the Kugou live broadcasting system and also the WeSing platform was launched in the year of 2012 and year of 2014. In the year of 2014, Kugou and Kuwo also merged together and formed another organization, which is called the China Music Corporation, CMC. Tencent has further invested stake in it, and then finally, in year 2016, Tencent spun off its music and entertainment business and merged with CMC, and finally we found the Tencent Music Entertainment Group a year ago. The core business of TME right now is the music streaming. And this is also the reason why all of the users come to our ecosystem. They need music content. But besides satisfying their needs, we also need to fulfill their other needs by introducing more innovative products, like the WeSing and also the live broadcast that I mentioned. And also through this diversified of music platforms, there will be a lot more innovative monetization opportunity. But in order to make an ecosystem work good, we have to have traffic. So where does all this traffic come from? They are majorly from the Tencent social network, very, very powerful. For example, just like the WeChat that you have also known, QQ, and also Cussion as well. We have a very strong product portfolio, and we have different brands. What we are doing is, although all of this platform is very huge in size, but they have a really, really clear market positioning that help us to serve all of the market segments right. Right now, we also have a lot of wonderful partnerships, and we established a strategic partnership with many, many music labels all over the world. Right now, we have a comprehensive music catalog with over 17 million songs. And also, we are also helping the Chinese label to distribute their music to overseas as well. Besides this, we also invent the idea of master licensing model. What it means is, we are not just trying to distributing your content and promote your content, but at the same time, we are going to have a very professional team in legal and technical to provide you support, help you to monitor and see and how to protect your IP rights. In addition, we also team up with a lot of our valuable partners, music labels, and also music platforms to form the Anti-Privacy Alliance in China. With the support of the Chinese government, we are now achieving pretty good results. I think the China market right now is a little bit more legitimate and also more healthy when compared to the past few years. I think it is just the hard work of everybody in this hall, because we are working together as a team, we protect IP rights, and finally create a more healthy environment. So I think you guys just really deserve a big applause for yourself. I would like to say thank you so much. After having all of these kind of good foundations, I think it's the time for us to think about how to do the business right. So we need to think about the business model. Let me share with you some of the business model that TME is working on. On the left-hand side, we are talking about is monthly subscription VIP plans. What we are doing in here is our monthly subscriber, they will be, besides enjoying all the high quality of music, streamings, and downloads, they are also be able to enjoy some of the offline privileges. For example, people will be able to get the priority ticket booking for a live concert. They will be allowed to join the special fans meeting with the superstar. And also, they can also have the privileges to set up the background music on their personal page of their social network. Also, we have the customized add-ons that help them to modify and also personalize of their music app as well. So all these kind of privileges really add together and make our monthly subscriber feel like a VIP. The second business model that we have that I also think that is very exciting is we are talking about a very innovative digital album idea. What we are doing in here is we are not just selling music. We are selling a full new of fans experience. Fans really would like to buy much more, multiple copies of musical album, just try to show their support to their superstar. Let me give you an example. One of the core fans of G-Dragon from Korea has purchased over 2,000 copies of the digital album by himself. In doing so, in return, he's going to get a special gift from G-Dragon. And also, he can share all of these 2,000 digital copies to their friend through the Tencent social network. So what is he going to get in returns? He got a lot of praise, thank you from all his friends saying that, thank you, big boss, you just give me the wonderful digital album that I would like. And then all of a sudden, he just being a really good guy and everybody like him within his social graph. So it's very important. People got satisfaction. One way, he is going to have a full support to his idol. On the other hand, he is also going to be a popular person within his friends. So it's a very successful case. The digital album has been proven to be one of the very successful cases in the Chinese market right now. And it has recorded to have over 40 million digital album copies sold on the TME platform since we launched the service. After sharing with you some of the strategies and also the successful cases of Tencent Music and Entertainment, I think I would also like to take some time to go through with you some of the China market trends. I see there's 4 emerging trends in China. First of all, content diversifications. And then we have the social interactions, O2O, and also new technology. Let's go through it one by one. Content diversifications. I think everybody knows the superstar that's on screen on the left-hand side. Justin Bieber, Alan Walker, Taylor Swift, everybody knows them. They are the superstar in the world. They are also very popular in China. Also, since China is also the culture was also affected by the regional areas, so regional superstars like the G-Dragon from Korea, Eason Chen from Hong Kong, and Jay Chou from Taiwan also have a very large amount of fans in the Chinese community. But no matter how, I would like to tell you that there's also a third stream of top artists in China. They are the youngsters. They are the local Chinese people who is really well talented. They can sing, they can dance, they can act. And some of them, maybe you don't know their name. Let me introduce. Zhou Kexue, Lu Han, and also Jason Zhang. They are the guys who really capture the hearts of the nowadays Chinese teenagers. So why I need to tell you all of this about that? Because if we are talking about the top tier level of artists, the cream layer in China, right now is still very diversified. As the Chinese music users is getting more and more sophisticated and also personalized, we are seeing that from the music streaming, okay, the genre is going to be very diversified. Although the Canton pop or the Chinese pop is still the major genre of the Chinese users, but I think that they are just experiencing a very steady growth. But on the other hand, we can see that some of the other genres like punk, EDM, hip hop, or even dance music, they are really gaining momentum and is growing fast in the Chinese market. So maybe it's going to be some opportunity for us and try to do more this kind of content for the Chinese market. The other thing that I would like to share with you is about the music variety show. It really has been proven to be a really good source of music content for the Chinese market. When we look at the number of music variety shows in China, it's almost doubled when we compare this year's figures and last year. And also traditionally, all these kind of music variety shows were shown on TV. But right now, we are also seeing the trend that more and more of this variety show was shown on the internet platform. Let me give you 2 of the examples. One of it is called The Rap of China. This is just a fabulous, this is a wonderful program that is really popular in Chinese during the summertime this year. The reason why is not just because of the music, but it also aroused a lot of interest, discussion points, and also a lot of attentions on, for example, the idea of hip hop, and also some of the other things like the overall culture, fashion, lifestyle as well. So it's going to be proven to be really, really popular. The second example that I would like to show you is call it the Coming One. This is also one of the music variety shows that's only shown on the internet platform. It's also distributed by TME for the music content. They are really focused on all the young Chinese users. So besides all of the core elements of a music variety show, they also add in some elements. For example, there's going to be one virtual idol is going to participate in the competition with other competitors. It really captured the hearts of the Chinese teenagers and to be a very successful shows this year. As the Chinese users is getting more and more sophisticated and also individualistic, I think people, when they're doing music consumption, it's not just by listening to music streaming. they also think about, is there a way for me to have more connections or social interactions with others through music? Let's talk about the superstars and the fans, the relationship. For all these fans, they want to do some real things that can demonstrate their support to the superstars. For the KOLs and the fans want to have more connections with the KOL. And just for the mass music lovers, people will just try to want to find out someone who have the same interests with me, and also maybe I can make friendship with them on the social network. These slides quickly showed what we have done for the superstars and fans relationship. We have the real-time column in our music platform that can also allow the superstar to have word chatting with their friends. We have the album chart. We also organize our music awards ceremony, letting the fans to be able to view the performance of the superstar in front of them. And also we have the live streaming concerts as well. All the things that we are doing is try to shorten the distance between the fans and the superstars. For the KOL and fans, we also do a lot of things. We have organized a live broadcasting platform that can allow all of the KOL to be performing in this stage. It's just like they have their own stage. They make up their own channel or they make up their own program. And also during this kind of performance, we have many functions that can enable the user to communicate with the KOLs. For example, the fans can start to select a song and request the KOL to sing for them. By then, they are going to be giving out virtual gifts to all the KOL. The KOL can also select their friend, one of their friends to have joint performance with them as well, and making all of the others fans to be the audience. So all these kind of things just create a really good self-satisfaction, and it's going to be proven is one of the very attractive points in China for the past 2 years in the internet industry. Lastly, I would like to talk about, which is the mass music lovers. We have a music-centric social platform for them, which is called the WeSing platform. So all of our users can sing our song by themselves, they can record it, they can also share it to their friends through the social network. Besides, they can also have a look on the performance with their friends as well. And also through all these kind of things, we are trying to bring all the friends together and really going to increase the stickiness of our users on our platform. Offline music live consumptions also see uplifts in China. It is not just music concerts, but we are seeing that there's a lot of live shows, live house, and music festival is doing really good in China right now. But we are also seeing that the digital platform will be better connect the online and offline. Let me give you an example. If there's an artist want to have a concert in one particular city, in our system, we can find out a user who is listening to a song of this singer in that city, and then on the user interface, we can pop up a message and telling the user that your beloved singer is going to have a concert in your city. Would you like to buy the ticket right away? It really creates a lot of good sales channels to promote a lifetime event. Besides that, we also have the big data. All the big data can help us to help the offline organizer to do a better work. For example, they can further understand a little bit more on how the users like, what kind of music, which particular song that they really like. So it helps them to organize their concert in a better way. TF Boys is a very popular boys team in China who sing songs and also they can dance. When they are doing a live concert, there's around 10,000 people can go live and then have a look on the concert. But when we're doing the live broadcast for them, all of a sudden, there's over 100 million audience online. This number is really, really huge. But I think the most important part is not the number of people is going to involve in online, but the most important part is we figure out that there are 7 million of users is willing to send a virtual gift to their beloved artists. So the influence is very big, and this is why the reason I think that we use of the internet power to further magnify all of the offline events. The last trend that I would like to talk about, which is about the new technologies. Technology enables music access anywhere at any time. I think that what we are doing is we have a lot of scenes, and for example, in the indoor spaces, we are working on the intelligent speaker, and also in the car, we are working some in-vehicle infotainment system as well. We are not doing this just by ourselves. We are also in cooperations with many car manufacturers to get the things done. On the other hand is the televisions. Nowadays, almost every new televisions can be connected to the internet. So it's going to be another wonderful sales channel for the music content as well. Sound effect, this is key. After we have done a lot of survey, I think that our users really like wonderful sound effects. So we team up with DTS, and also we also make up our own super sound effect as well. Speech recognition, I think this is just a hot topic in the past couple of months, no matter in worldwide or in China. So what we are doing is we want to bring everybody together. We are going to do a one-stop solutions. On the AI side, for the speech recognitions, we have the music content, and also we have the cloud service behind the scene that can empower us to do all the things together. And finally, virtual reality. Although it's not the hottest topic this year, but personally I do believe that it is something that is going to be big in the future. So all these kind of new technologies that I mentioned really help to bring convenience and also another level of user experience to our users. Well, it seems that we have gone through a lot of information this afternoon. And maybe you will also need some time to digest it. But in short, what we are doing here is we try to enable and also collaborate with all of the content and O2O providers. We are trying to build an ecosystem that we can all be benefits in it. As mentioned by Pony Ma, the chairman and also the CEO of Tencent Group, he said that we will not be able to do everything by ourselves. So we need to have an open mind. We need to team up with all the experts in different areas. It's just like giving out half of our life and put it in the hands of our partners. I think everybody knows that water will just came into the sea because of gravity, right? We all know that the Chinese market is definitely going to be the most exciting market in the next decade. I think with all of our good efforts, the China market is become more legitimate and healthy and really have a bright future on it. So allow me to say thank you once again for every one of you, and I really look forward to cooperate with you and we work together for a better future of the music industry. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you. Thank you.